Well, hi Capricorns. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Capricorns, what can you expect coming up in your life? All cards are male or female. Feel free to subscribe and hit that little bell because that will notify you when you go into YouTube that I have a new posting out there. Well, or you request a private reading from somebody that you trust if this does not resonate. The overall energy, Capricorn, of your reading is the Three of Wands. There you are. Looking out over the world, there's 3 ships out there. You're waiting for your ship to come in. And also this card could mean your ship is coming in. So let me keep reading and find out why the 3 of Wands surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, the 4 of Wands. Well, I think your ship is coming in. 3 to 4, divine soulmate energy. Union between 2 people. Love, joy. This is a beautiful card. This card can represent marriage. Wow, I think your ship is out there, and I think it might be coming in, and you will end up married, living together, or in a committed, loving, and joyful relationship. I have the 4 of Cups next to the 4 of Wands. These are like, you've had offers, okay, yeah, you've had offers, but you're not taking them. They're not the right offers. They're not your ship. So you've been kind of like wondering if you have refused an offer that was your ship. I don't think so. I think your ship is still coming in here. I have the 2 of Wands. So now you have the 2, the 3, and the 4 of Wands. The 2 of Wands hanging onto that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand. And the other hand is holding the world. That is a whole new life cycle. And what you're doing is you're contemplating what that might look like. What does your future hold for you? You know, who is out there? Who could be coming in for you? Are they out there? So you're not really moving forward. You're just kind of thinking, contemplating, and dreaming about what it might look like and moving forward into a new life cycle with your ship. I have the Hierophant right under the 4 of Wands. And the Hierophant is the card for Taurus. So Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But this is a very spiritual card. It's about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about commitment, security, stability. This is another card for marriage right under the 4 of Wands, which is a card for marriage, and right next to the 3 of Wands. Wondering when and if your ship is coming in. It is. You've been living in this 5 of Pentacles. You've been kind of, just living alone, refusing offers. They haven't been the right offers lately. You kind of are feeling kind of blue probably a little bit about the prospects of having that right person come into your life, that ship. So, you still contemplate, you still think about moving forward and what it would look like in moving forward with your ship, if your ship were to come in. In the meantime, you feel kind of lonely, and I think you really want your ship to come in so that you won't feel lonely anymore or alone. I have the Tower card under the Hierophant. This is a card for the blowing up of. So I feel like you've been through a breakup not too long ago, and it's still weighing on you, and I think that's why you're not reaching for any other offers right now. I don't think you've actually come through this. There was a breakup, like a blowing up of a relationship here, that perhaps you thought maybe they were the one because it's right below the Hierophant, and then you found out that they weren't. They might be trying to come back in, or other offers trying to come towards you, and you're just not ready. I have the Justice card next to the Tower card, and also right under the Three of Wands. The Justice card, this is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart, or someone else's around this reading. The Capricorns, this is your energy, and you have your sword up in self-protection, and you're just trying to get your life rebalanced. That's why you're not accepting these other offers that are coming in. You're not accepting whoever you broke up with to come back in. You just want to get rebalanced, and you want to move forth towards a stable and secure relationship with someone. Here you are, Capricorn, as an earth sign. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and this is going to be you. This is your energy, though, of looking at that pentacle right under the Five of Pentacles, next to getting rebalanced, putting your sword up in self-protection, really knowing what you want. And you really want is a secure and stable relationship. So you're focused on that. It's like the law of attraction. I think you're attracting this ship to come in by knowing what you want and by guarding yourself and not being, swayed to making decisions that aren't the best for you. That shuffle over. There we go. For Capricorns, what can they expect, universe? Wow. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords up here in your highest energy, right next to the Two of Wands. All that waiting is coming to an end. All that contemplating, it's like it's really going to happen. It's coming to an end. Definitely this breadcrumbing. I feel like this past relationship was kind of like really throwing your scales off balance. That's why we have the Justice card here. Trying to get your scales balanced with your sword up. It's like you don't want another relationship or the same relationship coming back in and offering breadcrumbs to it. You want someone who's willing to work and build on this relationship. Someone who loves being in this relationship. So next to the Six of Pentacles is the Empress. This is the card for Libra or Taurus. So we have two for Taurus so far. We also have two for Libra so far. But the energy, it's up in your highest energy. This is the universe reminding you of your beautiful qualities that you have as a person here on Earth. Male or female, you are kind, you're loving, you're considerate, you're thoughtful, you're generous. You're forgiving, you are just, you got all these beautiful qualities. If you're a parent, you're a really good parent. So, the universe is reminding you that you deserve better than being breadcrumbed. You deserve someone who has a lot of those same qualities that you have as an individual here. Now, under the Ten of Swords, I have the Ten of Cups, and this is next to the Five of Pentacles. Remember, I thought you were coming out of this, but you've been spending a lot of time alone, just not really accepting any cups. But there is a ship coming in for you. And a lot of this is coming to an end. And this is sunshine and rainbows. There's 10 cups of love. This is union between two people. Union between two people. The Ten of Cups is like a family-oriented card where you could end up married again, but with lots of love. There's a lot of love and joy associated with this card too. So I think it's coming in on your ship. I have the Strength card right next to the Ten of Cups and right under the Six of Pentacles. There's the symbol of intuition and knowing. So I feel like you're going to know when they come in, and you will find the strength and you will find the courage to proceed accordingly when the ship comes in, so that you can enter the Ten of Cups relationship. I have the Four of Swords under the Empress, which is you. You're healing to be back to who you are. It's almost like this past relationship took a little piece of you, and you're just trying to get it back together. And you are. I got the Justice card here. This is like self-justice. These are swords of truth and clarity. You've been doing soul searching, praying, or meditating to the universe about, about your life and how to move forward. It's a very spiritual card. I think you're realizing that you do need someone who has a lot of the same values that you do, and treat people the same way that you treat them. There's certain things that you don't want to compromise on in a relationship. I have the Queen of Swords under the Ten of Cups and next to the King of Pentacles. Well, that gives us 3 for Libra now. The air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But here's the Queen, and she's speaking the truth, and she's asking for the truth, and she still has her sword up, male or female. You are not going forth without getting the truth and the clarity of intentions, who they are, what they're all about. It's right under that Ten of Cups. You want to make sure they have a pentacle. In their pocket, I got the Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords is facing. And this is also right under the Strength card. It might be a little bit out of character for you to, I'm not giving the 3rd degree, to someone, but asking the right questions, and getting to know them to find out if they're committable, if they're grounded, if they're secure, and, if there's any possibility that they could share their life with you. Now, I think it is coming in. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is your ship coming in. There's a lot of love here coming in for you. And right next to the Ace of Pentacles here is a High Priestess. And this is under all that meditating or praying or that you've been doing. The High Priestess is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So you will know. Don't worry that you may not know this person when they approach you. You will know. And follow your instincts. Follow your intuition. That's what the High Priestess is all about. It's trusting yourself. So all this healing is getting you back to being you. You're going to start trusting yourself again. You're going to find the strength and the courage to do that. And you're going to find the strength and the courage to proceed cautiously with this ship that's coming in. Which is bringing you your soulmate, a divine soulmate. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. The 4 of Pentacles. See, you've been feeling kind of stuck and weighed down. You haven't really had any movement in your life, so you're not accepting cups. You've kind of been staying kind of isolated because you're healing. You're going through a lot. And you're getting over a past relationship. Well, the end of the 4 of Pentacles is coming in, and you're getting ready to actually look out there and be prepared to move forward into a new life cycle. And actually, these cards are saying be prepared because your ship is coming in. Now, right here, I have the Arcanum deck. Beautiful artwork in this deck. I'm going to pull out one clarifying card that goes between the 6 of Pentacles and the Empress. If it comes out on its own, that's the one. If not, I will draw it. That's the one right there. Let's take a look. The 8 of Wands. Look how beautiful these drawings are. Just gorgeous. So we have the 8 of Wands. You know that's about communication through the airways. This is like phone calls, texting, emails, video chat even. So I think this is how you get to know your new person and how you get to know that they have a lot of the same qualities that you have. This is how you get to know whether or not they're going to breadcrumb you. So you are looking. You are definitely going to be aware of the next person that you let into your life. So Capricorn, this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.